Today, we're having a look at the elasmobranch cartilaginous fishes that are present in most oceans, that first appeared on Earth 419 million years ago. Of course, we're talking about sharks.
No, this is not a shark documentary. This is the intro for the next figure. This is... the jawsome street sharks. Let's kick some fin and find out today's review. Today I have for you Big Slammu. Mattel, Street Sharks, Big Slammu. Okay guys, here we have another Street Sharks review. Half shark, half human. This time we will be reviewing Big Slammu. And we are going to start with the outer box. So let's check him out. Here we have the cage where Big Slammu is being contained. This is a cardboard box where you can see on the top left corner, stay out, super slam fist. As you can see, the front box is beaten from different angles. Big Slammu has been biting off the cage to get out. Below we have a dog tag that says Big Slammu. Then we have the Street Sharks logo, quite a big Street Sharks logo. And then we have an arrow that says, "Try me." On the center, we can see a plastic cage, a gray plastic cage, that has been bitten and bent as well by Big Slammu. And then we are able to see the figure itself, Big Slammu himself. Now let's check out the side of the box. Here we have again part of the cardboard box, including some beaten areas. On the center we can see the plastic grey cage again, and behind it we can see a glimpse of Big Slammu. And then again we have the arrows, one that says "Try me" and the other one says "I bite." So now let's check out the back of the box, guys. Now here we have a cool artwork of the good sharks and the bad sharks facing each other. In the middle we have a cut on the box where Big Slammu's fin is exposed. You can try the action feature of the figure. Below we have an illustration of how the action feature works. And next we have information about the character. And then to the right we have information about the street sharks. And below we can see other collectible figures such as Dr. Paranoid, Strix, my favorite figure, Jav, Slash and the Ripster. Now let's check out the other side of the box. Now checking out the other side of the box, here we have part of the cage with the Street Sharks logo there. Then we can also see the grey cage with a glimpse of the figure, and then below some illustrated instructions of the other action feature this figure brings. And now we're back to the front of the box, guys. Now let's check out the inner box. Okay guys, here we have the plastic cage for Big Slammu. And you can appreciate even more the cage, all the places that Big Slammu has bitten to get out, and the slashes that it has around it. It's a very nice, creative package. And of course you can appreciate the figure even more. It comes even more protected with a plastic package there. Okay guys, it's time to check out the vanilla pose for this figure. Okay guys, here we have a childhood memory unlocked. This is the strongest shark around. He's slow but has an unstoppable force. We're talking about the Big Slammu. So let's check this figure out. This is a whale shark. He's got big muscles, sharp teeth, and a fierce look. Checking out the arms, you can see his big biceps, big forearms, and his big veins. Look at those veins popping out. One punch from this guy and that's it. You're done. He's also got yellow wristbands. Checking out his torso, he evidently has a six-pack with some veins popping up there as well. Checking out his pants, they look like white wrestling pants. He even has a white belt here. Blue socks and white and red shoes. Now let's check out his head. He's got a brown forehead, a large mouth with sharp teeth, and then you can also see his tongue there. He also has glossy silver grey dots there on his forehead. And we can see also his dorsal fin here, standing out. And he even has his gill slits. The exact gill slits that a real whale shark has. 5 gill slits. And on the back of the figure we can see more veins and more muscles. But now it's time to check out the articulation. Okay guys, let's check out the articulation for the big Slammu. Well, starting with his action feature is an articulation in itself. Pressing down the dorsal fin like this. Opens the mouth and shuts the mouth. Then checking out the upper body, it can move to the left and it can move to the right. And that's the only articulation it has in that area. So now let's move to the arm articulation. You can move the arm forward, you can move the arm backwards, and you can also move the arm out. Big Slammu does have a single jointed elbow articulation. You can flex like this. And we're moving to the hand articulation. The hand moves up and the hand moves down like this. Then checking out his leg articulation, the leg moves forward a bit and backwards. And also the leg can move out. And that's it for Big Slammu's articulation. Now let's check out his action features. So the Big Slammu has 2 action features. One that we mentioned in the articulation section, which is pressing down the dorsal fin and the Big Slammu bites. You can bite this pen. Beware of that powerful action feature, guys. And the next action feature is one that I remember very fondly from my childhood. The Big Slammu has the Super Slam fist, which is basically elevating the arm and then throwing it down. So it's basically pulling the arm up and then throwing it down, and it makes a really super strong slam, guys. And that's it for action features of this figure, guys. Alright guys, let's talk about the biggest bruiser in the Street Sharks lineup, Big Slammu. He's the heavyweight powerhouse of the team. While other sharks rely on speed and flashy moves, Slammu is all about raw strength. He's always ready to smash through whatever Dr. Paradigm throws at the crew. Slammu's role is exactly what you would expect, smashing through obstacles, taking on enemies head on, and backing up his brothers when things get rough. The sharks rely on him when they need someone who can bulldoze through danger without hesitation. And of course, Slammu's design is inspired by the whale shark, the largest fish in the ocean. Real whale sharks can grow to enormous sizes, so obviously Slammu is the largest of the team. And his size makes him a walking tank with the strength to smash through walls and send villains flying. He's powerful and he proves that sometimes the best strategy is simple. Jump in, chomp down and go full Slammu on the bad guys. Well guys, that's it for the strongest of the street sharks. Hope you liked this review. Thank you for watching. Please comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next on Alan's Collection. Jossum!